All right, I'm on hole number 3 of the 2020 Summer Major. Hole number 3, 2020 Summer Major, Monday's practice round in the rookie division. Let's go to Golf Clash Notebook and we'll check out hole number 3. Hole number 3 is Southern Pines. Hole number 8. And really this hole right here is, you can take this with a Titan, but you're better served to bring out a power 4 or power 5 ball, and the goal is to get down into this range down here, and the farther you can get forward, the easier your second shot is. So this doesn't have a lot to do. You can bring out a Navigator and end up out here. You can bring out a Marlin and end up out here. The deal is that the farther you can get on your drive, the farther forward you can get on your drive, the more that you have the opportunity to come at it on your second shot. So the whole goal is you need to get your big dog so that you can hit forward here into the fairway, and the farther you can get forward, the better. Ideally, you want to be about halfway up. So if you're halfway up and you're in this area right here, if your first bounce is halfway up, that means that your second bounce is somewhere up here where you're already kind of past the sand trap and you're able to move it around with side spin. If you're way back here and you put your side spin on it, your second bounce is here, and so the side spin is just arcing you over so that you're encountering the sand more. So you have to kind of get it in front of the sand and let it dribble towards the green. So a bigger ball on the drive is going to help you on the second shot. You can take any ball on the drive, but where you need the bigger ball is on this second shot, and you need to bring out a big club. You have to understand that this hole is an eagle hole. Okay? It's a birdie hole with an eagle opportunity. Very few Albies are going to get made on this hole. Not saying that there won't be any. There will be some. But eagle or Albie is going to be a huge exception rather than the rule. What we're shooting for here is eagle. If I get an Albie, fine, but I'm not actually coming out here to try and get an Albie. I'm trying to come out here to secure my eagle, because a lot of people are not going to get eagle on this hole. And so we have to get an eagle on this hole. There's just no two ways about it. So drive, I'm going to bring, you can bring a big topper. So in traditional sense, when you're hitting in a straightforward shot like that, you're going to net more yardage with your big topper than you would with an extra mile, just because of the topspin. Now, I have no idea as far as, like, I've got an extra or a big topper 7, so I've picked up some distance here. So normally your big topper is going to be about 9 yards less than that. So in most situations, when you're hitting straight forward, let's say you had an extra mile 8 and you had a big topper 5 or 6, you're going to net on a max overpower shot with the same exact ball. You're going to net more yardage going forward with a big topper than you would, even a big topper 4 or 5, than you would with an extra mile 7 or 8. If you've got an extra mile 9, you picked up a bunch of topspin, so it's going to net you more yards than your big topper. But for most of you, especially if you have lower developed clubs, this is a big topper shot, and you can do, there's 2 different ways that you can go at it. You can do a max overpower hook, or you can come out here and just try and hit it straight forward. I'm going to do the max overpower hook, but I'm not sure with a big topper like where I need to be as far as doing the max overpower hook. But we'll try it. So I'm going to take my big topper just to see like what kind of distance I can get out there, and I am going to bring a power 4 ball. Let's start off with a firework ball. And so the only thing I should need here is a big topper, my big dog, and power 4 ball. And you can take this, you can do the same exact max overpower hook shot that I'm going to do here. And I have no idea where to set this up as far as like trying to get out there in the fairway. I've got a bunch more curl than I have with my extra mile. So that means that I'm going to be able to get the ball to go more to the right. But I'm going to set it up. I'm going to start off right now setting it up in exactly the same spot that I would set it up as if I was shooting an extra mile. And I'm going to use this transitional point between the rough and the fairway as my starting point. I'm going to put my ball guide right along that edge. My opponent's going straight forward and just trying to pound it down there. And the farther you can get down, over 400 is what we're looking for. 423. So if they brought a big dog in their bag, they're going to have a really nice way of getting on. Okay, you're going to make me pick my ball again? Hey, don't worry. I've got plenty of time here. So max topspin and as much curl as I can eke out of it. Normally I'd set it up right there, but I'm going to come in a little bit. Come in about a ring and a half. I'm going to leave the wind in. And see if I came in too far. Trying to leave myself enough room right there. And I could tighten that up just a little. So I can come off about one ring off of that where if my ball guide was right on the transition between the rough and the fairway, I can be to the right about one ring. And that'll give me enough swing to get up there and really pound that ball down the fairway. I'm trying to open up this side right here. And what the question is that if I bring out a power 4 ball and I'm in that range, can I bring, instead of a big dog, can I bring a sniper? Am I far enough forward that my sniper with its 172 rod distance, will it put me in enough spot so that I can actually utilize the ball guide on my sniper? That's a super dangerous way to come at this green, is to go over that sand. But whatever works to get you up there to get your eagle, that's the key. You can see how much room I have here with my big dog. So I've got plenty of room. Like my sniper would be right in this area right here. So with that kind of distance, I can bring a sniper instead of a big dog. 2.8. It's about 2 per ring. So it's about a ring and a half. I'm just going to lean just a little bit to the left. Hitting it perfect. See if that's enough to get me, to bleed me up onto the green. I needed a little bit more to crest this hill so that it'll drop down to the cup as opposed to rolling off to the fringe right here. Just a little teeny bit more. And you can see where that hill is. Once it crests that hill, it just rolls down towards the cup. That's why I want to try and bring my sniper. So if I can, where I was at right there, I was easily in my sniper range with the combination of, number one, how far I hit the drive, and number two, having a 4 power ball. I'm going to be way into my sniper range. I might not even be at max. I may be eking towards mid sniper. From this distance, wind could play a little bit of a factor, so I'm just going to be on that side of the cup. Hitting it perfect. See if it hits the flagpole or if it comes in on the right-hand side. So wind wasn't that big of a factor, but you can see that where it hit had a little teeny bit of movement on it. And that's the whole goal on that hole right there, is to get an eagle. That's not, that hole's goal is not to go up there and try and get, I'm not going to be able to work that magic. So I'm going to come at it from this side right here. Three, three. It's about 2 per ring. So there's 2, there's 3. About 3, 3. Let's try and hit it perfect. Hit it 1 ring great to the left. If I was going to hit it 1 ring great to the left or the right, left helps me because it gives me more separation off of this rough. Getting a little lag. The lag situation in this game is just getting out of control. Now, if you've got a guardian, this is the way. I've played this hole I don't know how many times using my guardian coming out like this. You got pretty decent ball guide. you're in front of all of the traps. So you have almost, you can shoot this with impunity, even if you hit like a 2-ring grate to the left or the right, because you're using backspin. You're going to end up on the green. So it's almost a no risk shot if you're going straight forward like that. But I don't know that my opponent took the wind out. You're going to get pushed off to the right. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Good luck in the tournament. All right, so that was the par. There's 2 of the par 5s that are in this particular course that I'm not worried about getting Albie. I'm worried about getting Eagle. And I think the majority of the players that are out there, I really do believe that about 60% of the players out there are not going to get Eagle on both of those par 5s. And the number could actually be higher. It could be where we have 60% of the people on each one of those holes aren't going to get the Eagle, which means that we're probably somewhere in the 80%. Only the top 20%, top 10% of the bracket are going to Eagle holes number 3. And I believe it's the last par 5, hole number 9. So if you can go out there and secure an Eagle on both of those holes, you're up on, at least in my mind, 60% of the people in your bracket. So, and it's probably realistically, if you can get Eagle on both of them, you're in front of 80% of the people in your bracket. So that's automatically just getting the Eagle on that and playing minimum score. Getting the Eagle on those 2 holes, you're looking at top 10, top 20, regardless of bracket. So key hole to get a birdie on, or to get an Eagle on, is that hole right there in hole number 9. And they are very, very doable if you bring out the right equipment. All right, that was hole number 3 of the 2020 Summer Major and Monday's practice round in the rookie division. Thanks for watching.